Hello, and welcome back to another very peaceful episode of As Far as the Eye. I just took a little break between recording the last episode and listening to this music, and I was just feeling very very radio announcer. Some 95.5 smooth jazz. As relaxing as the music is, and the aesthetic of the game is, it's actually quite a stressful experience, at least for right now. In order to sort of organize my thoughts a little bit, I've put together a list. Let's see if I can get that to focus. It's too dark. Here we go. Right, so I've put together a list to remind myself what I need to be paying attention to. Pupil specializations, building levels, pupil skills, and resource optimization. And at the top, I wrote, take your time. There's no need to rush. This is a turn-based game, which in some ways makes it even more stressful because you have all the time in the world to make mistakes. And I will make mistakes. So on this one, we're going to start the greatest pie in the world. So we're going to start to learn about different foods. So I have a feeling I'm going to be writing something else down on this list very soon. And I'm actually going to read this because it might have some interesting, important information. Pupils are omnivorous. They eat almost anything. They go to prosperous regions where food is never a problem. In some regions, the lands are dry and agriculture is not an option. In those areas, all tribes have a trapper. In other regions, game is rare. Pupils in those areas generally grow crops that don't eat meat. But throughout their exodus, pupils must learn to adapt to any biome they come across. They eat what they find. They eat what they can find. Between two halts, they often walk for a long period of time before being able to stop and restock. They often need to leave with a large stock of food to not fall ill during their travels. Often the smaller tribes carry fruits in their bundles, enough to keep everyone fed. But as soon as the tribe gets bigger, it's not uncommon to see new silhouettes. Pupils become cooks and preparing much more nourishing rations. Pupils become cooks and preparing much more nourishing rations. There's also a colon here for some reason. Something tells me the developers of this game, English is not their first language. I could be wrong in that. It might just be bad proofreading, but either way, not the biggest deal. Since the beginning, I've only eaten pepkins. None of them has ever had to cook. Ever since their very voyage, they excitedly spoke about the succulent dishes they would find in the great meeting. Okay, so they want food. Here's your caravan. Along with the three pupils, the tribe has just arrived. The tribe has just arrived at the halt and has chosen a strategic location to set up. They still have some pepkins in stock, but there won't be enough to feed everyone before leaving the next halt. Select the map. So once again, we've just got a very simple map here. The tribe will need to go through a mountain pass. Progress will be slow. You need a lot of rations, and wool, and ore. Rations, wool, and ore. Medium. Okay, yeah. Sounds good. The tribe needs to prepare 300 rations to make it through the pass. Given the resources in this halt, Raja has already built a bakery. The bakery is a building that lets you make rations using cereals, which I guess would be this. Bread is a base recipe that all pupils can make. Build a farm to harvest cereals. Pepkins can always be consumed without being cooked. You can harvest some more if the stocks are getting too low. Okay, so we have 300 pepkins. And we have 3 pupils. Let me check out their skill trees. Okay, can you leave, please? Okay, well, they're railroading me into doing just... What am I doing here? They're railroading me into building a farm, so I guess I'll build a farm. build this guy here, farm. 70 wood, which we have. Let's build it right there. Probably should have built it there. Yeah, probably should have built it there. The farm is a resource building that functions differently from the others. It will be built directly on fertile land where pupils will grow cereals. Build a farm on the appropriate hex. I did. Thank you. Or do you want me to build another one? I've done it. Oh, they just want me to... Okay, well. I've probably wasted time there. But I'm gonna need 300 cereals, so I'm not gonna worry about it. I think we're gonna need both of those farms. We've got some sheep there. Let's go here instead of. So I've got 3 movement points. I might as well. We do have a pack animal there. That's nice. Okay. This is the quantity of cereals on this fertile soil hex. When it reaches 0, this hex will no longer be usable for grain, and you will need to build a farm elsewhere to keep harvesting. Assign a pupil to harvest cereals. Okay. Oh, this is the number of cereals. Okay. So they both have 500. This one has a multiplier of some sort. Maybe because it's by a lake, maybe because it's by the caravan. Unsure at the moment. I'm going to assign one of you. Right, so now I can look at this. You have some pepkin harvesting experience. And you have mining and construction. Okay, and what about you over here? You have construction experience. Okay. So you are a Pepkin person, huh? Is there a thing for grains? Yes. So there's a specific trade for farming. So if we want to have one person harvesting pepkins and one person farming, then this person should not be the one doing the farming because they already have experience in this direction. So I'm going to have you start harvesting pepkins. I'm going to have you start farming. And then you have the most experience in building. So that's probably what we want you to do. You can rename these guys, I guess, but probably not during the tutorial. Okay. So, we've got that. They have their jobs assigned. You have been exploring. You can continue doing that, but I do also... Why are you like this? Okay. I do also want to know... So we need to build a bakery. So what's that going to entail? So for a permanent bakery, we need 50 stone and 100 wood. Or did they say they already have a bakery? They already have a bakery, okay. Okay. So we could assign somebody there. Probably don't need to. All baker's recipes are unlocked for all pupils working in this building. That would be the upgrade. It needs research points. So research points are going to be a thing. I think for now you can just keep exploring. I don't think that's going to be a problem. These guys are going to start harvesting, and then at some point we'll need somebody to man the bakery, and that'll probably be you. So we've got more farmland down here. We've also got stone. That's good. We are going to need wool pretty soon as well, and ore. Have I seen any ore? I have not. There might be some up in this direction. So they're doing their job. Okay, there's another pack animal, and there is some ore. We're going to need quite a lot of it as well, so... Alright, so... What do I want to do? Well, you're a builder, right? So I want you to construct the... not that, not that, oh yes, that, pasture. So in order to construct a pasture, I guess I'm looking at these little icons down here. I guess you can construct a pasture to harvest resources from an animal, maybe. I'm not sure. From a pack animal, but you can also do sheep. That's fine. We just don't have enough resources for that right now. We would need stone if we wanted to make a mobile one. I might just collect wood, because we're going to need a pasture. So I might just start collecting wood so I can build a pasture, and then eventually I'll need a mine as well. I'm going to need wood for that. If we want to get stone, we don't need stone to move to the next place, but if we want to get stone to make a mobile mine or a mobile pasture, then we're going to need a quarry, which is also wood. So one way or another, whatever we decide to build first, we're going to need wood. So I think what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you harvest wood. That seems fine to me. How are we doing as far as food? We've got pepkins up here. Total number of pupils. Housings used. My voice is starting to give out on me, which is a little disappointing because I haven't even really been talking that long. Alright, anyway, so everybody's got a job right now. Let's see, so I need 100 wood to construct a pasture or a quarry. I have a feeling a quarry might be more useful. Certainly in the long run. There's not really a good place to put it, unfortunately. Okay, take your time. I'm going to follow rule number 1 here. Take your time. What are the benefits of building a quarry right now as opposed to everything else? The benefit is you're going to be able to build a mobile pasture. Well, you won't be able to build it right now, but you'll be able to build a mobile mine sooner or later, which is probably going to be useful down the road. Or a mobile pasture at some point. We already have a mobile bakery, and we can't take all of this stuff with us because we have limited space. I think possibly mobile pasture is going to be the most useful, but I'm honestly not sure. Since this little scenario seems to be food-based, I'm thinking maybe it won't matter too much. I think I'll build the... Should I build the pasture first? We're going to need the mine eventually. But I feel like the pasture might be a bit more immediately useful. I don't know. So now we have 100 wood. So I got to make that decision. I'm going to go ahead and build the pasture. I'm going to call it. I'm going to build the pasture. We seem to be doing okay on pepkins. We've got enough wheat now where I could maybe assign someone to the bakery as well. I just wanted to make sure that we are that we're good enough. Fruit puree, bread. Right. They want me to assign Raja to the bakery. They want me to assign Raja to the bakery for some reason. Baker. She doesn't have any experience in it, but you know what? We'll just follow the game for now. So Raja, you can start baking bread. And then I'll want to move you into farming. Okay. So they produce rations every turn. This guy doesn't have anything to do. You can start doing this for now. I want to see how many rations we get from the bakery. I'm not seeing it anywhere. Still harvesting stuff. Why are you not producing rations? Did I not assign you to start baking bread? People's already doing that. Yo, our food is low. Why are you not... Why are you making us starve? What am I doing wrong? Okay. Yeah, thanks. Okay. That was weird. So I assigned her to start baking bread and she sat there and did nothing. Man, that sucks. Okay, well, you can start harvesting pumpkins. And then you are... Raja, you can start constructing a farm. So I don't need to construct 2 farms. I did that accidentally before, but yeah, I should know better. I don't have to do that. And then you, Sudas, can just kind of go over here. Okay, select the map. Right. Here we go. Unselect the map, build a farm. I'm doing it. There's a farm. Rushia's already built a bakery, so let's go ahead and start harvesting cereals. Try and speed run the first part of this. I'm already approaching end of episode territory, but I might make this one a little bit longer, just in case. So I guess this time I'm not going to take somebody off of pepkin harvesting, just to make sure that we know what we're doing. Alright, so do we have 100 wood? We do, so I'm just going to go ahead and build that pasture right away. We're getting a little bit of grain. How about, I'll wait until the next grain harvest, and then I'll just take you off of farming and put you onto the bakery. Minus 20 wheat. There we go. Okay, it's working now. Maybe it was working before, but I just used up all my wheat and then I didn't realize it and I was just standing there. So I am doing that. Is there a way to keep them from just eating all my rations? Okay. So just thinking about it, I think what might have happened is I wasn't farming wheat fast enough, so I wasn't making rations fast enough, and so I was burning through them faster than I was making them. That would sort of make sense to me. So I'm going to take you off pepkins for a minute, and that's a risk that I'm taking. I seem to be consuming 18 rations per round, is that right? So if that is right, I'm going to have 34. I'll have 34 next round, right? Yep. So I'm consuming 18 rations per round. And then it's like every 3 or 4 rounds, I get 40 wheat. So in order to have enough rations to just break even, I need like 2 people on 2 farms. Also, why is this still on my screen? I'm assuming it's because I built my farm too early and now the tutorial's all messed up. Okay. So that's weird. I'm going to assign you... I'm going to assign you back to harvesting pepkins, and I'm going to make you build another farm. Right there. Oh, I need more wood for that. So you... Well, you're my builder, so... I'll have you harvest wood for a minute until I can get enough, and then I'll move you to go build a farm, and then I'll have you go work on the farm. There we have it. Now we have wheat in stock. Okay, well, okay, never mind. I guess I don't have to build the farm. I guess it's going to move on anyway. Assign Roger the bakery. I've already done this, so you're just being annoying at this point. I don't have anyone harvesting wheat right now. I will assign Roger to the bakery sooner or later, but I want 100 wood first. I have enough wool now, so I guess I can get you... I guess I can get you on the bakery, and I can get you harvesting wood instead. That's fine. The bakery is fueled with wood, and will burn 4 wood per turn spent producing. Make sure to always have some wood, or your cook will stop producing rations. Okay. Okay, that's good to know. So I need wood and wheat in order to make bread. Which actually makes rations, but bread is included in that, I guess. Yeah. And I need 300 rations, and I'm also eating them at the same time. So I really, like... I have no room for error here. Okay. I'm going to spend a few more minutes doing this, but I'm just not sure the math works out, to be honest. Oh, a friendly caravan has arrived to the halt. It's another tribe of pupils on the journey. This caravan is not halting here, they're simply crossing the region. Tribes that meet on their way to the eye often help each other out, so it's always worth the time it takes to meet other pupils. The friendly tribe will offer help and exchanges. Assign a pupil to go meet with them. Okay. I'll assign... Well, I suppose I'll assign you, because I've got somebody else harvesting pepkin. And that's our food right now. And then the other guy can just stockpile some wood. Each meetup has 3 options. You can only choose one, so choose wisely. Raja, you, and Sudas could do with some extra help. Billy, a member of the friendly tribe, would like to be helpful, and accepts to join your tribe if you give their tribe 50 rations in exchange. So let me get this straight. I'm giving them 50 rations, and then I'm getting another person who's going to consume more food that I already don't have enough people to produce a surplus of. I feel like the math just doesn't check out here, but 50 rations in exchange to recruit Billy. Okay. How long is this caravan going to stay here, I wonder? Also, how do I exit out of it? Oh, I recruited Billy. I don't have 50 rations, though. Okay. The tribe has grown bigger. Welcome, Billy. Billy is now part of a tribe of 4 pupils. Roger looks at Billy attentively. There is now 1 more mouth to feed in the tribe. Billy consumes, as everyone else, 6 rations each turn. So 6 times 4 is 24. We're now consuming 24 rations per turn. So we need to be producing at least that, but we also need to stockpile 300 in order to move to the next tile. So we need to be producing more than 24 rations per turn. Billy is an experienced baker and knows several recipes. If a cook has a high level, the recipes will be more efficient and produce more rations compared to the resource cost. Raja offers Billy his spot in the bakery. Assign Billy to the bakery instead of Raja. Okay. Which one's Billy? Which one's Raja? That's Raja. That's Billy. Okay. So let's bake some bread. Okay. So if we have Raja harvesting, People without housing can't work. You can't have more workers than available places. Excuse me? Okay. Peoples without housing can't work. I've clicked on Raja here. Okay, the caravan only has 3 sleeping spots. Peoples can be quite picky and will only work if they have somewhere to sleep. If you don't find space for a 4th pupil to sleep, they will eat 6 rations per turn like the others, but they will just sit and twiddle their thumbs. Camps are appendices built on a rhinophilo. They follow the caravan between halts. Tents are not assigned, so the only thing that matters is the total number of beds compared to the number of pupils. The last pupil assigned will be the one without bed. Build a camp. Okay. Okay, so Mr. Builder. Mr. Builder, I need you to build me a camp. I'm going to need a rhinophilo for that. And I also need 50 wood, which I'm consuming with the bakery. Okay, well, first things first, I need a rhinophilo. So please, sir, would you go get me a rhinophilo? Pepkin has been depleted. Okay, we have a rhinophilo. I believe he has to return it first. Yes. Now I need to build... Now I need wood still. So I need to go back to harvesting wood until we have 50. And then I can build another sleeping quarters. And then I can put you to work on a second farm. And then you can both be producing wheat so that we can produce rations at a surplus. Hopefully. Honestly, I don't know if that's how it's going to work even. But that's how it should work. I mean, we're not using the bakery right now. So that's fine. Okay. Camp. Build a camp. Can build it on this plain tile. That's fine. Construct that so I can finally get this person to work. Okay. 4 pupils can now work. So I will assign you back to the farm. And I will assign you to build a second farm. Which you need wood for, so I will assign you to harvest wood. 4 people can now make Gotcha. Choose the recipes for Billy and harvest the necessary resources. Try to make enough rations to get to the eye and leave the halt before the water rises. Yeah, we got a time limit on this too. You are a baker, you're waiting for resources, which I can now collect. I'm getting more wood, which I hope I can collect at a surplus. Ooh, okay, this guy is out of pepkins, huh? So we gotta start making a surplus of rations soon. Okay, so we've got rations. Okay. Just makes me nervous is all. I'm consuming a shitload of rations. Alright, so I've got 100 wood now. I'm going to construct another farm over here. And then I'm going to assign you, instead of harvesting pepkins, I'm going to assign you... Oh, I can't do that yet. I'm going to assign you to that farm. And then I'm going to keep Mr. Sudas on wood. Okay, you can go to the farm, you can keep harvesting wood. And now we should be producing rations at a surplus. It seems like as long as we have enough wheat, we do produce rations at a surplus. Enough wheat and enough wood. So that's good. It's more efficient than I thought it was. Alright. I'm going to take a little break here. Like I said, this game's pretty stressful. So, I mean, and we're only on the first area here, too. We've still got a whole another place to go to. So this isn't even done yet. And I haven't even constructed my mine, either. I'm going to need a little bit more wool as well, but I'm going to need more wood to construct the mine. So anyway, lots of stuff on the go. I'm going to leave that for another episode. But yeah, this was productive. Lots to think about, lots of math to do, which I'm not the best at. At some point, I'm probably going to, you know, have to stop and do some arithmetic, just to figure out what I'm doing. But it seems like the math is working out now, so that's good. And yeah, there's plenty more to do. So we'll do that on the next episode.